Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If you are already a subscriber to my channel, if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and like this video. So I'm gonna answer a few questions that my friend sent me, so you guys can get to know me a little bit more. So I'm gonna start reading off my phone. Let's see. I'm gonna start with, what is your full name? My full name is Natalie Lynn Callis. What does your name mean? I don't know what it means. I think it has something to do with the holidays, like Christmas or something like that. I think that's what my mom told me. I'm not too sure. Was I named after anyone? Funny story behind that. My mom was really obsessed with the soap operas. So her and my brother, when he was little, were watching soap operas. There was a set of twins. One was evil, one was not. I think Jessica was evil and Natalie wasn't, something like that. And so my mom basically gave my brother the role of choosing my name. So he chose the twins' name, Natalie, and that's how I got my name. Let's see. If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to? I like the name Sophia. Always, if I had a daughter, I would name her Sophia, but I don't know if I would change my name to that. Maybe, but I'm so used to my name now that I can't see myself with any other name. Let's see. Where are you from? Well, I was born in New Jersey, in Trenton, New Jersey, but I was raised here in Florida. So yeah, mainly, you know, my life is here. I have maybe 2 friends still in New Jersey that I kept in contact with, but we lost touch and found each other again on Facebook. But now, yeah, everything's here in Florida. Let's see, what are your best characteristics? I want to say my best characteristics are I'm loyal. If we're friends, I'm gonna be there for you no matter what. Obviously, you know, if things start to get bad at some point in our relationship, you know, I try to talk to you about it and we get through it together. I'm very loyal unless, obviously, you know, you do something that makes me not want to be that position in your life anymore. But yeah, I'm pretty much a loyal person. I'm an awkward person, I'll tell you that. I'm a very awkward person. So but it's not like a creepy awkward, it's just like a, I don't know, like a nerdy awkward, I guess you can say. That's another characteristic of mine. Yeah, those are 2 I can think of at this moment. What are your favorite things about yourself? My favorite things about myself, well, now as I'm older, I like that I'm more vocal. I used to be super shy. I'm still kind of shy, but I was a lot worse when I was younger, and I would never speak my mind. I would never, if I had an opinion about something, I would not say it. Now I'm older and feel like, you know, why am I worried about that? You know, I'm not, as long as I'm doing it respectfully, I guess I can. I feel like I should be able to speak my mind on things, and so I love that about me, that I am more confident with myself and what I say and how I feel. Let's see. Which of your parents are you closest to? I'm closest to my mom. Me and my dad have a good relationship, but I'm definitely closer to my mom. Which of your parents are you more like? My mom. I look like her physically, and I also got some habits from her. Not bad. I mean, some might say bad, I don't know. But I definitely got habits from her. I definitely have some things that I caught on from her. Are your grandparents still married? No. My grandparents, well, on my mom's side, my grandparents were married, but my grandma passed away, so my grandpa's a widow right now. You know, I don't know if he's ever gonna look again in the future, but, and then my mom's or my dad's side, I never met my grandpa, so just my grandma, so they're not married. What relative was important to you growing up and why? I want to say my uncle was important to me. He still is, but he was more important to me, like, as an inspirational person as I was growing up, because he's always been in school since I've known him. He got his doctorate now, so it's pretty cool, like, to look up to someone that's gone that far in education. And I've always wanted to, like, I've always been a thing about school. I always had, like, this like about school. I know it's weird, but I love it. And he was always really passionate about school and his career and what he wants to do, and he's never stopped. So that's something that I always looked up to as a kid. Let's see. What would your parents have named you if you were the different gender? Or opposite gender? I don't know. I don't know about the gender thing. I just know my mom she wanted to name me Brooklyn before Natalie, and I'm so glad she didn't, because I'd rather the name Natalie for me. I feel like now it fits me better, but I don't know. As an opposite gender, I have no idea. That's a good question. I should ask them. What do you call your grandparents? I call my mom's dad Papa. I called my grandma Grandma, and then my dad's side Grandma. I never met my dad's dad, so that's it. What is your best physical feature? My best physical feature. That's a good question. My best physical feature would be, I guess, my legs. I have long legs. And I think those are not that, they're pale. You know, I need to get a suntan. But physically they look, you know, good. I have good legs, long legs. What is your biggest accomplishment? My son, for sure, is my biggest accomplishment. He teaches me things every day, and keeps me on my toes every day. He just turned 3, so he's learning his personality, and he's catching on to everything that's around him, which is really cool to see. So I'm very proud of him, and I'm gonna continue being proud of him as he gets older. My biggest fear. What's my biggest fear? That's a good question too. I never thought about this stuff. What's my biggest fear? I want to say my biggest fear would be struggling, I guess, in the sense of I want to be able to provide for my son. I want to be financially okay. And I feel like that's one thing that I fear. I don't want him to see that as he's getting older. I don't want him to see the struggles as he gets older. If he does, you know, I would hope that he does opposite of what I do when he's older and gets better, does better than me. But that's one thing that my biggest fear is just to, I guess I don't want to say fail or anything, but I would definitely want him to see me succeeding and doing things that I love and not regretting what I do. I want him to be able to know, like, you know, whatever you decide to do, it's what you want to do passion-wise, and, you know, just don't regret what your choices are. Let's see. What inspires me? What inspires me? My inspiration is, like, I mean, I'm just gonna keep saying my son, and like me individually, and my son inspires me. He's the reason I do a lot of the things I do. Before he came, it was obviously things that I wanted to do. I felt like it wasn't really anybody I was doing it for, it was for myself. But now that he's here, totally different ballgame. It's all about him, it's all for him, what I do for in life, and I just want him to look up to me like I do with my uncle. It's really what I want or would like to have. So he inspires me, and just definitely watching other single moms doing what I do, like struggling every day and just handling things, you know, on their own, and never giving up. That's things that inspire me too, because I'm not the only one out there doing this, and we all stick together, you know, and just hustle and show our kids that we can do whatever we want to do regardless of our situation. Let's see. My favorite actor. My favorite actor is Steve Carell. He's hilarious. He has like a dry humor and he cracks me up. I know that he hasn't been making any movies recently, but he's so funny. I don't know. It's like a goofy funny, and he cracks me. I just love him. I don't know. And he's definitely funny in The Office. I don't know if you guys seen The Office, but if you haven't, definitely go watch it. It's really funny. Let's see. My favorite celebrity, if you know me well, Chris Brown is my favorite celebrity. Definitely my man crush. That's pretty much it. Oh, and Beyonce. I like Beyonce. So I want to say like female wise, Beyonce. Male wise, Chris Brown. Let's see. My favorite color is, it was blue, it's black now, because you can wear black and it goes with everything. Let's see. Favorite drink. My favorite drink is a smoothie I always get at Panera. It's always a mango strawberry smoothie with whipped cream. It's not on the menu. You have to ask for them to do it. I don't know why it's not on the menu, because it's a great combination. You need to try it if you haven't. But that's my favorite drink. And if you know me well enough, if we're near Panera, I'm gonna get my smoothie. My favorite food is lasagna. Between that and cheesesteaks. But mainly cheesesteaks. I really love cheesesteaks. There was this place in New Jersey that I used to go to all the time, and it was like the best cheesesteak ever. For like, oh my god, it was great. And then I moved here and I couldn't find a spot that I liked, and I found one that's like good, but it's not that good to where I can compare. But that's my favorite food. I love cheesesteaks. Huge on that. Favorite ice cream flavor is either mint chocolate chip, cookie dough. That's it. Those two are my favorites. My favorite physical activity, I do heels classes, so that's something that I love to do now. I recently, well, not recently, it's been months now, but I started doing that because, well, to be honest, I was watching YouTube choreographies all the time, and I loved watching them. So I always wanted to try it myself. I love dancing. I used to dance when I was younger and stopped when I moved to Florida. So I wanted to get back into it and just been going, and it's definitely keeping me into shape. It's getting me in shape and just getting me comfortable with my own skin, which is awesome for me because that was a struggle. So that's my favorite physical activity. Favorite snack? I love shortbread cookies with milk. That's my snack. I dip it in the milk and eat it. It's so good. I know it probably sounds disgusting to you guys, but try it. Favorite song? I don't have a favorite song at this moment. I jump around. I don't have a favorite song. I like all things. Whatever my mood's in at that day or that time is what I listen to. My favorite time of day? My favorite time of day is I guess the afternoon, if I'm not working, because I'm home and I get to do whatever I want, and I have the house to myself, and I get to dance with music on, or I get to watch my friends on Netflix and just chill by myself, or I get to go visit some friends. It gives you a whole time of day to do whatever you want to do. Let's see. My favorite restaurant's Olive Garden, hands down. I love Olive Garden. I always get the same thing when I go there. I definitely should probably try the other stuff on the menu, but I'm pretty stuck on what I like, and it's chicken Alfredo. It's so good, and I always add extra cheese on top. And then when they give you the breadsticks, I dip it in the Alfredo. My favorite candle scent would have to be anything that has like cookie smell. I think is really good. Like the Yankee candles, I love like the cookie scent, like the shortbread cookie or gingerbread cookies, things like that. I don't know, it smells really good to me. Let's see. My favorite subject in high school. I liked English a lot. That was definitely one of my favorites because I got to get creative in my writing and stuff like that, and just really get into it once you start. I know it's hard to start the paragraph, like your first paragraph to begin with, but once you start and you really like get into it, like it's a story. I just loved it. I don't know, I always had a thing for English and like reading and stuff like that. And I was pretty good at it too, so. Am I scared of heights? Yes and no. Like skydiving, probably not gonna happen. That's way too high for me. But like certain rides in like theme parks and stuff, the ones that like go straight up and then go right down, like let's see, like Tower of Terror at Disney, that I can ride with no problem. I have no problem with it. I like the feeling of the ride because like your heart jumps a little, but it's like a good feeling. I don't know, it's weird. But like if it's like skydiving where you're just like completely loose and you're just like in air and you're like how many feet up in it? No, I can't. That's way too high for me. That's a whole nother level. Am I a dog or cat person? I'm both, but I prefer cats because they're more independent with their things, but I like dogs too. So I mean, I don't really, I'm very neutral with that, but I like cats a little bit more because they're more chill. Am I a good cook? I can cook. I don't like to cook, but I can cook. There's certain things I still haven't learned to cook, and I know this is crazy, but I still don't know how to make lasagna because the last time I tried to make it did not work out well. And meatloaf. I want to learn how to make meatloaf. That looks like a long process, and I have no patience, so I haven't learned or tried, but I definitely want to learn how to do that. But I know how to cook, you know, especially enough to survive, so that's all that matters. Okay, if you had more courage, what would you do differently in your life now? If I had more courage, I would definitely be more into, like, I would be more into like dancing and stuff like that. I love dancing. I love everything about it. I think I would have, if I would have continued like after New Jersey when moving here, I think I would have gotten far with it because I loved it. I fell off from it and we couldn't continue because it got expensive. But I think if I stayed on it, I probably would have been more successful into it. And like now I don't know. I don't think that really answers the question though, right? My courage. I would definitely be doing more like physical activity. Like I would love to travel out of the country more. I get nervous because, you know, certain movies freaked me out, like out of the country stuff. You know, you never know what's gonna happen when you're out of the country, but that could happen anywhere. I just get freaked out about it. But I would love to go out of the country more, and I probably could have done that earlier in life, and I just chickened out. But I want to do that more now. I definitely want to I would like to do skydiving. If I had more courage, I would probably do skydiving. I would probably do skiing, which I might want to try now. Scuba diving, things like that, I would probably try. If I had more courage, that would be things I'd be doing. I'd be more adventurous and out there. I want to do that now, but if I had more courage, I would probably have done those things already. Can I whistle? Yes, I can whistle. I haven't done it in a while. Hold on. Okay. Still got it. Can I dance? We already answered that. Do I remember my dreams? I sometimes remember my dreams, not all the time. It's weird because I'll remember patches of my dream, but I won't remember the whole thing, like the whole detailed. No, I don't know how some people can figure out, like they literally would know their whole detailed dream, like if it was really happening in life, like in real life. I never get that. I get patches of my dream and then I can't connect the dots, and then sometimes I don't remember them at all. I was told that we dream all the time even if we don't remember them, or like, yeah, so I don't know, but I don't really remember my dreams that often. I don't know, it's kind of, I wish I kind of did because some of them seemed interesting. And I would love to know, like, why I'm dreaming that or why that's in my mind to dream about that stuff. Like, I feel like there's connections to that stuff. You know, like, that's really, like a connection from reality to, I don't know. Sorry, I'm just talking at this point. Okay. Do I sing in a shower? Of course I sing in a shower. Love it. And I blast music and everything and just, like, I'm in a concert. Do I sleep with the lights on or off? I definitely sleep with the lights off, and I close my door because I freak out with the door open. I can't sleep with my door open. It's scary. You don't know. I feel like someone's standing there watching me. Like, no, I'm going to close my door and I'm going to have my lights off. Can't do it. Do I spell the color as gray, as in G-R-E-Y, or gray, as in G-R-A-Y? I spell it with an A. I don't know what the difference is, and I don't know which way is the actual like correct way of spelling it, but I definitely spell it with an A. Interesting. Now I'm kind of wondering if that's correct or not. Alright guys, so I'm just gonna end this video here. And no, I got cut off. The video was kind of too long. But I can do another video later on, like more facts about myself or more answering more questions. If you guys want to come up with anything and ask me, we can do that too. But thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done that yet. Please like this video and give it a thumbs up. I'm gonna make more videos, planning on doing like challenges, pranks, things like that. I want to make things fun, and vlogging as well, obviously. That's part of my thing. But thank you guys for watching, and love you guys. All right, bye.